All right, from the title is Help, my colleague at work is being a blimey bully, he is.
Oh, isn't it? Okay, that's definitely
All right.
English.
Quote, I recently took over as prime minister of one of the world's most powerful nuclear-armed nation states. I won't say which one.
Ay, ay, ay.
I was excited to get to work on strengthening our economy, building a safer world for our children, and privatizing as many of our nation's storied industries as possible. Everything was going great
That sounds good.
until one day at work, the leader of another nation showed up and was not such a pleasant fellow. Without giving anything away, this president, we'll call him Bill, came into my office making all sorts of demands. He asked me to commit 45,000 troops for his war in the Middle East. I'd have been happy to give him twice as many, so I eagerly committed my country's armed forces to his service. The issue is he was quite rude to one of my staffers, calling her Chubby.
Oh,
Now, everyone in the office calls her Chubby, and all sorts of other fun names like Fatso and Miss Piggy. But we don't say it to her face. To make matters worse, he made an unwanted advance on her that, as I write this, the year 2003, strikes me as quite unprofessional, and I imagine people in the future will have an even bigger problem with it.
Oh, my.
I'm very conflicted about what to do. I don't want to do anything that could jeopardize the special relationship between our two great nations, but I find it hard to forget the kind of crass and boorish behavior I saw from this world leader. How should I deal with this situation? Signed, Distressed on Downing Street.
Oh, I can't blare it. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Bear it.
First of all, it's an honor to have a prime minister right into our show.
It really is. It's a testament to the respect we garner out there.
That's right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Not the fact that he may need a career change. That's
right. Or the fact that they don't give people in England a lot to do.
We don't know that he's in England. He wouldn't say, even though he said Distressed on Downing Street.
That could be anywhere. There's a
okay.
Downing Street in Milwaukee.
Yeah, of course.
Lies.
Prime Minister of Wisconsin.
Yes.
All right. What do we make of this situation? So he's taken over as prime minister, and another world leader comes in and
we'll call him Bill.
And is kind of rude, kind of mean to him.
But they're getting along otherwise.
And they want the same things.
They want the same things. But they want the same things, Matt. I think what I'm hearing is he might have some feelings for this chubby lady.
Well, okay. So you are a well-respected world leader. I don't think it's appropriate to be calling your employees chubby.
No.
Talking about them like that.
Or he seems distracted by an odd thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, diplomacy, it's an art. I think of it as an art. Is diplomacy an art?
I'd say so. And I'd say you got to crack some eggs to make an omelet.
I think you have to look to the greats. Look to Otto von Bismarck of the great Prussian diplomat of the 19th century.
I'm looking at him.
I think you will find a lot of wisdom. And what we're going to find is, it's incentives. It's what do we all want and how do we take steps to get what we want?
Okay. So what's more important, that two great nations are aligned or that you stand by this one employee? That's what we're deciding between.
Is that what we're deciding? Okay.
It feels like it, right? Like, I mean, all things are good except for he was rude to one person.
I mean, it seems like, is this the kind of person can you take it? He's a colleague, he's an equal.
Sure. He's going to be back coming back downtown to Downing.
It's like with the lady who was getting filmed creepily. You're going to have a conversation, unfortunately. Yes. You're going to have to sit down, get on the same page.
Yeah. I know it's cliche, but conversation is key, especially if you are this world leader and you have this Bill fella who's equal to you. What's stopping you from having a conversation, I don't know, off the record, so to speak, if that's possible? I can't say I've been in that position before, but it wouldn't hurt to approach it. It wouldn't hurt to approach it delicately. Just let him know his feelings on the matter, and try to work it out from there, because it seems like it is really bugging.
Let me bounce something off you. What about a tit for tit? What if this Bill were to bring someone along, maybe next time he visits? That way, in case there's any collateral damage across the pond, Prime Minister here can just, get right in there. Get on some American soil, so to speak.
What are you suggesting? Did he harass one of the
Yes.
other guys? Okay.
Yes, diplomacy.
I'm not
I'm
crazy.
It's a slippery slope. Slippery slope.
That's an option. He
What's
could
next?
slip on those slopes if he wants. There's all kinds of things he could do.
It's an option.
It's an
Jay is right. It's an option.
Throwing that's a direction we can go.
No bad ideas. No bad ideas.
We're just spitballing here, people.
But I
Yeah,
think
true.
I think you don't want to be in the position. You know,
Missionary.
I naturally am conflict averse, and it's a thing I have to work on because
Tell me
you
about
don't want a situation to happen where you suppress something you're feeling, and then a long time later it comes out, and the person's like, "Why didn't you ever tell me about that?" And then you look like an idiot.
And her name's Lacey, and you're married to her, and it was yesterday. You don't want that.
The point is, if this is a partnership of equals, he will respect you if you go in there.
If he's a worthwhile equal, right?
Exactly.
Right. If he's the partner you think he is, he should be able to withstand this stern conversation. Her num-nums or my num-nums, hands off her yabos. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.